Before this video starts, if you guys could go ahead and drop a like on today's video, it helps the YouTube channel a lot, and it also helps this video reach more people. It takes 2 seconds out of your day, and I would very much appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who's been watching the channel. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day. But before we jump into the main topic of today's video, I would like to touch on a tweet that I found very interesting from 2KDB, which is a database that shows card animations and things like that. So basically what they tweeted out, they said, guys, we can't add the cards because 2K refuses to upload cards on PC for the last 2 days. They are just placeholders in the game. Also, do not open these packs on PC if they come out. So it seems that NBA 2K23 completely abandoned PC on, or 2K on PC this year. Now, we've known this has been a thing for years. They don't really seem to care about the 2K version on PC, which is interesting because gaming is definitely progressing towards PC. It has been for like the past 5 years, but it seems 2K does not care. I mean, we were kind of aware of this when we were told that current gen was going to be the game that was played on PC. In all fairness, I don't really know many people who play 2K on PC besides people who do mods like that for MyGM and things like that, which do seem pretty cool, but it doesn't really seem like many people are on PC. If you guys do play 2K on PC, I want you to type the number 3. I'm curious to see if anyone watching this video actually does play on PC, but this right here just seems like 2K does not care about PC, and that's not really a good sign for anyone who's actually on that game. Now, nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump into the main topic of this video, because this is a video that I could, or a topic that I could sit here and talk about for probably like 20 minutes. So I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but I think this is going to be a great conversation to have, because perspective on this is everything. There's a perspective from myself, who's a content creator, and there's a perspective of you guys who support the content creator. So perspective is everything, in my personal opinion, when it comes to this subject. So basically how this happened is way back in the day, like I'm talking like a month ago, not way back in the day, but a month ago when this game first came out, there was an original tweet from a guy named Blade2K, and he tweeted out and he said that NBA 2K23 is going to be dead before Christmas. Now, when he tweeted this out, a lot of people reacted to this in a negative way. I want to say like 95% of people were just saying to him, oh, your channel is dead and things like that, and basically saying that if you don't like 2K, don't play, the game's going to be fine, it's the best it's ever been. And about 90% of people, when he tweeted this a month ago, were kind of against him. Now, you fast forward to the end of October, and a streamer by the name of JP Capilot, who is fairly known in the stage scene and the competitive scene, tweeted out this. He said, I'm sorry, but 2K is officially dead. Now, this sparked a conversation with everybody in the community. Now, there were people who were saying that 2K is dead. There's a lot of people in the replies saying the game's completely dead. And then there were other people who were saying the game wasn't dead. So, yo, that's EJ, who is a very popular content creator in the 2K scene, tweeted this. All y'all content creators that keep saying 2K is dead is not having no motion. You think just because you're good at the game that's gonna make them watch you? Nobody cares about tryhard no more, LOL. I just entertain and don't have to hold a controller in my hand for 9 hours to do it. Now, I think this is a good take, and the reason why I think this is a good take is because I agree. I don't think when it comes to 2K, people care about you being the best at the game anymore. Now, obviously, being good at 2K is cool, but I've always said this on how long I've been doing content creation before, that you should let people be able to like you for your personality as opposed to liking you for being good at a game. Because any game can fall off at any given time. People can lose interest in a game. It happens to everyone over the years, and they no longer will watch you because your whole entire persona is based off a game. If that game isn't successful, then what you do isn't successful. That's why with myself, I have different channels and things like that. Like when I streamed on Twitch, I had a Twitch channel that was my personality. I didn't base it over any game or anything like that. Now, obviously with this channel, I report news and things like that, but I agree. I definitely think that the tryharding thing is definitely falling off when it comes to 2K. Now, obviously, people are going to watch stage and things like that, but this is no offense to people who play stage, because I understand that playing competitive is cool, and I have nothing against you, but when I go to watch a stage stream, it's literally the same thing every single game. Everyone plays the same, everyone has the same builds, so I can understand how that would eventually get boring. Now, IQ Contained, who is a fairly big content creator as well in the community, tweeted this. He said, 2K isn't dead. Split community set things back a bit, but stop saying that BS. Now, this is one of them I disagree with. Now, obviously, with the split communities, being that people are in current gen, people are in next gen, that definitely hurts the audience of 2K for sure. Like, there's no debating that at all. I would like to reiterate my point at the beginning of this video where I said that this conversation is a lot about perspective, meaning that what I say you guys aren't necessarily going to agree with, because I'm coming from the perspective of a content creator, and I won't necessarily agree with what you guys are saying because you guys are coming from the perspective of people who just play the game. Now, in my personal opinion, I think that being a casual gamer is the way that you should enjoy most video games nowadays. And this applies to a lot of people. I wouldn't say a lot of people, but this applies to some people in the 2K community and a lot of you guys in the comment section who have jobs, you guys have children, you guys have a lot of responsibilities. We're all getting older and life is very busy. So you guys don't have the time to sit there and play 2K for long periods of times. So when you guys work an 8-hour shift, 5 days a week, you guys get home and play 2K for 2 hours. And the 2 hours that you get on, even if you play that much, for the most part, you guys are going to enjoy that time on the game more as opposed to someone who's playing every single day for like 6 hours plus. And that's another thing with 2K. People who play 2K every single day, they'll sit there and they'll get to level 40 in like 5 days. Those are the people who get bored of the game and then say that the game is bad. Now, let me get this straight. I don't think NBA 2K23 is a bad game. I think the gameplay is definitely an improvement from last year. But with that being said, I think with what they did this year definitely hurt the casual fan base. And the reason why I say that is because if you can't get on the game and make a jump shot unless it's green, then you are more than likely not going to get back on the game. Like, for example, let's say Jimmy John 224 hops on 2K and they play with their friends and they sit there and they miss every shot. You know that when you have a bad game in 2K, you're going to call the game bad. So those people who get on the game and they miss every shot at the beginning of the game, they probably never got back on the game because you have to green the shot to actually be able to make it. Now, there's obviously a other side to this because I've watched 5v5 gameplay, I've watched Play Now, and I've watched my team. My team right now, in terms of gameplay, is probably in the worst position I've ever seen it, and I've been around for a very long time. Contested layups go in like 40-50% and things like that. It is absolutely terrible. My team gameplay and 5v5 gameplay, which has CPU controlled, whatever you want to call it, is terrible right now. But I think sitting there and saying, is NBA 2K23 dead? I don't like using the word dead. I don't think NBA 2K23 is dead. No. Do I think it's declining and it's not as interesting to people as it once was? Absolutely. I think this is the quickest people have lost interest in a 2K since NBA 2K18. Now, me saying that does not mean that the game is bad. I just think people are moving on with their lives, and on top of that, there's a lot of content creators who really started out 2K. You know, there's a lot of people who started on 2K and they blew up and they're no longer even on the game. There's a lot of people who don't even stream the game. They don't play the game. They don't upload on YouTube. I mean, you guys can look at some of your favorite content creators and you can see how inconsistent they are or how not excited they are about NBA 2K23. Because at the end of the day, you all grow out of things, and that's the thing with 2K. It's the same thing every single year. Now, no matter how much they change it up, no matter if they change the city, no matter if they bring back the park, whatever the case may be, it's still always going to be 2K. And the thing with a lot of people is a lot of people make the same builds. It took me a long time to realize this, but 2 years ago, I realized that for every single 2K, I basically made the exact same build. I made a 6'2" point guard, and I like shooting threes, and I just realized, man, no wonder why 2K is getting boring to me. Every single year, I make the exact same build. I play the exact same. No wonder it's going to get boring to me, and that's okay because I looked at it like this, and this is kind of like a weird way to look at this, but I had NBA 2K15, I had NBA 2K16, I had NBA 2K17. I had a lot of good 2Ks where it came to the prime of 2K. That was definitely the golden era of 2K. Now, I had those games, 15, 16, and 17. Now, some of these kids who are playing NBA 2K23, that is going to be their NBA 2K15, their NBA 2K16, their NBA 2K17. So obviously to them, the game's not going to be dead. That's why I say everything is about perspective. Some people don't think that the game is dying. Some people think the game is doing amazing. They think the game is the best it's ever been. And some people, on the other hand, they hate the game and they think the game is dying. But I'm curious on your guys' opinions. As you guys watching content and engaging on, this conversation, do you guys think 2K is declining and it's quote-unquote dead? Or what's your opinion on it? Like I said, I don't think the game is dead, but I definitely think it's declining and it's not as interesting as it once was. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was a very long talk. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and enjoy NBA 2K23 news. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.